Start first with the other side opposite to the cassette and put the other side at the top. So the well is going to be completely flipped of what's now. Drop the balls. Be sure to grease the race first. The thicker grease will keep the balls in place. So drop all, usually depends how many balls, 9 or so. Drop all the balls in there from above and then put the cone on that side. Just put the cone on top of the balls bearings, but only the cone piece alone. And then keep the cone piece with one finger and just flip the well like it's now at this moment. So now the cone piece on the other end, it's without the stud on it. It sits against the table and it keeps the balls in place, the bearing in place. Sit the well this way, then without the stud here, just imagine there is no stud, grease this race and drop the balls on this race as well. And when you finish, hopefully no ball will drop in there. If it drops, you need just to lift the well, keep your finger, maybe put it on the side of the table to just grab the cone with the finger, pass the finger underneath the cone before lifting the well. So you may just want to fish the balls, maybe poke them. Sometimes they get stuck inside. Poke them with a long stick to get them come out through the center of the cone on the other side, while you keep a finger on the sides of the cone, right? So you still need to support the cone underneath so you don't lose the lower bearing balance. So that's if you happen to drop one of the top balls down there, it will happen. Anyway, when you finish putting all the balls here at the top, make sure they are all around the race, and then simply get this piece complete just with the cone on the stud, insert it from top to the bottom, have the well on the table and just start screwing it on the cone piece below. If it doesn't turn or if it doesn't catch the thread, you may bring the well on the side of the table just to keep the cone piece at the bottom with your fingers, with your hand, support it from underneath while you screw in the stud from above. And by the way, once you insert the stud here, the ball should no longer drop down from there. So they should be kept in place by the stud alone. So when you screw in the shaft or the stud into the lower cone, you need to support the well from underneath, because at some point the shaft will pass through the lower cone and you cannot really screw it against the table. So you need to support the cone, the well actually, from underneath. You will basically support the entire well by keeping your fingers on the sides of the lower cone. The shaft will pass through your fingers while you keep screwing this all the way down, and be sure to keep the well I think it's a good idea to keep the well horizontal, just to make sure the balls don't drop in there or don't move on their place, or don't come out from there. I'm not sure if they can come out if you keep the shaft horizontal, but I prefer just support the well like this, in this position, the most horizontal you can.